Today I had breakfast with a young friend of mine. He's just turned 18. He's going to start studying computer science next year. And he wanted to talk to me about becoming a scientist and what does it mean to be a scientist, a computer scientist, any kind of scientist. And the fundamental thing about science is scientists ask questions. And studying computer science or studying any kind of science, mathematics, applied mathematics, science, computer science, business science, at a university or in that kind of institution, teaches us firstly how to use our brains, and secondly the huge number of questions that need to be asked and the huge number of answers that are still unavailable. So when someone says to you, if you ask a question you're a conspiracy theorist or you don't believe the dogma of the society, then you must question the three fundamental points of the French Revolution: liberty, equality and fraternity. Fundamental things in my life. Liberty means the liberty to be able to think what I want to think, the liberty to be able to go where I want to go, the liberty to be able to travel where I want to travel, the liberty not to be hindered in what I want to do with my life. Equality means I'm equal. I'm equal to the richest person, the poorest person. I'm equal to black, white, colored, Indian. I'm equal to Jew, Muslim, Christian, Tibetan, Hindu. I'm equal before the law in my country, although a rich person tends to be able to get away with things and a poor person tends not to be able to. Fraternity means that I should be able to join the organizations that I choose to join, not the organizations that I'm forced to join. Liberty, equality, fraternity doesn't mean sitting on the left side or the right side. It doesn't mean sitting on the fence. It means finding the middle path. And it's this thing that's sadly missing in today's society, the middle path. The path of balance, the path of equanimity, the path of understanding, the path of searching. And I said to my young friend, when you look at something and there's dogma, there's the establishment, there's rules, and you question the rules and you get told, you can't question that, then you know there's something blocked, there's a blockage. And if the blockage is there for too long, it creates high pressure in the body, high blood pressure, in a water system, burst pipes. High pressure creates heat, creates all kinds of problems. Heat by itself is not necessarily a problem. The sun has created everything that we know from heat. So science is about asking questions. When you get told that if you ask a question you're a conspiracy theorist, if you asking about the vaccine, if you're asking about its efficacy, if you're asking is it a vaccine or is it an injection, you're asking because you're a scientist and you want to know, has the research been done? Do we know what happens with 10 years, 20 years? We know that this injection has been developed for cancer, and yet cancer is out of all proportions at the moment. It's a worldwide epidemic. And I hear Cyril Ramaphosa, South African president, on TV every week, almost every week, talking about COVID, but I don't hear him talking about anything about Eskom, anything about electricity, anything about price increases, anything about helping the poor, anything about helping the rich, anything about getting people onto the same side, anything about talking to each other. I don't hear him asking questions, I only hear him dictating. He says, you don't have to have an injection. And then he says, but if you don't get an injection, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do the other. It reminds me of school when the principal said, when the principal said, you know, that you don't have to go to the swimming gala, but if you don't go, you're going to get caned. That was what I was going to say earlier, that you know, in those days we used to get caned, got detention. So becoming a scientist means being able to learn how to ask questions, how to train your brain, how to expand and explode your mind to the possibilities which are endless. Please like and subscribe, please share this video, please discuss, please ask me questions. Lots of love. Thank you.